Hi, so this is vignette number 7 with Mary Cruz, Zuki, and Kara Lee. And our client is Sonia, who is a 26-year-old Mexican-American female. She is a part-time student getting her bachelor's in business. When she is not busy raising her children, she likes to help serve her community by working the food share drive that her church organizes. Over the past 2 years, Sonia and her husband have been experiencing marital problems. During Sonia's last pregnancy, her husband started developing a drinking problem, and when drunk would become aggressive. After the birth of their second child, Sonia's husband started to stay out late and would come home belligerently drunk from bars. He would verbally abuse her, throw her against furniture and walls, threaten to take the kids away if she tried to leave him. Sonia has tried to turn to family, but they were not supportive of the idea of her divorcing her husband and refused to help. Sonia is feeling helpless, scared, and is trying to leave. Sonia has walked into the Women's Center for your help. She would like to find affordable housing for her and her children, and also legal help to guide her through the divorce process. Sonia is a very self-sufficient woman, and before marrying her husband, she was quite independent. Sonia is open to therapy and support groups because of her motivation to move forward and provide a safe environment for her children.
Hello, Sonia. My name is Mary, and I'm going to be your social worker this afternoon. But before we get started, I wanted to ask you if you had a preference in Spanish or English in the way we run the meeting this afternoon.
English is fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure you feel comfortable.
Thank you.
Okay, Sonia, during today's session, we are going to be discussing some very personal information. Therefore, I want you to know that it's okay if at any moment you need to stop, you need to take a break, or you want to skip a question. Please feel free to let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, but before we continue, I want to go over some stuff with you, such as confidentiality. Are you familiar with confidentiality?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so whatever we discuss in our session stays between me and you. However, I am a mandated reporter, so therefore, if you report any type of child abuse or elderly abuse, I will have to report that. If you are a harm to yourself or others, I will also have to report that information.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, not in the moment. You were very clear on the rules and the regards of confidentiality. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay, Sonia. So with your consent, we will proceed with the rest of our session. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have 2 kids, and they mean everything to me. They have been my inspiration. They have been the ones that have always been moving me forward and motivating me to be the woman I am today.
Oh, I bet. And how old are they?
My oldest is 7, and the other one just turned 1.
They keep you busy, I bet.
Oh, they definitely do. But they keep me sane, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be alive today.
Tell me about that.
I'm not sure where to begin.
Okay, let me ask you this. What brings you in today?
Just give me a minute. This is very hard for me to share.
No worries. Take your time. Like I previously mentioned, I want to make sure that you feel comfortable.
Okay, well, for the past 2 years, my husband has been physically, emotionally, and verbally abusive to me. Initially, abuse would only occur time to time, and he would apologize and bring me flowers to make up for all the harsh treatment. He would promise to never do it again. I believed him at first, but soon after, it happened again and again and again. And I attempted to get help from my family and his, but no one wanted to get involved. My mom would often tell me that whatever happens in a marriage stays between the 2 of you, and you gotta stick through it. After that day, I decided to never bring it back up. For the past year, things have gotten so much worse. He lost his job, and so he started drinking even more. There's not a day that doesn't go by with people around me that ask me how I'm doing, but I just don't want to talk about it. But last week, when one of my church friends came to the house to drop off some things for me, she noticed a huge bruise I had on my arm. I tried denying that something happened to me and made up some story, but I know she didn't believe me. But she pretended she did. The next day, she gave me your card with your information, and she told me to call you or to come in. She gave me a hug and told me I wasn't alone. I just fell apart and had to pull myself together. And well, I'm here now, and I want to be able to live a better life. My daughters and I know we deserve better.
Sonia, your friend was right. You are not alone. And I am deeply sorry that you have endured such terrible abuse. No one deserves to go through what you have gone through. I want you to know that you are a courageous woman, and I'm really glad that you decided to come in today.
Thank you. That means a lot for you to say that.
Before we continue, I want to give you a little overview of what the rest of our interview will look like. We will have the next phase is an assessment. Following the assessment, we will be creating a plan that best suits your needs and your wants, that you will be able to express what works for you, what doesn't work for you during that time. Does that sound good to you?
It sounds like a lot, but at this point, I'm in need of some guidance, and I know this is the best decision for me.
It sure is, Sonia. How about we get started?
Okay.
Okay, Sonia, like I mentioned before, I want to thank you for coming in today. I know this is something really hard, so I understand. So I'm going to be asking a couple of questions, and just feel free to stop me when you need a break, okay?
Why would I want you to stop?
Well, some of the questions are going to be a little personal, and some people are not comfortable answering the questions. So just feel free to stop me at any time.
Okay.
Okay, great. Let's get started. So you mentioned the reason for coming into the center is because of your abusive relationship, right?
Yes, I've had enough, and I'm ready to leave him and start over with my 2 daughters.
Okay, I'm glad you are taking the initiative. It's not always easy, like I said, to move forward. So how long have you been experiencing the abuse from your partner?
Well, it started about 2 years ago, but over the past year, things have just gotten worse.
Okay. You say they've gotten worse. Have you ever tried to reach out for help besides coming into the center today?
Well, I tried reaching out to my family, but they just didn't get it, and they didn't approve of me wanting to leave him. So since I don't have any support from them, then I just keep to myself, and I just keep trying to want to fix things, but they just can't be fixed at this point.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I know it's hard, like I've mentioned. Do you have any other people that you could rely on, any other type of support system?
I do have my church friends. They're really supportive.
Okay, having a support system is very important, and I'm glad to hear that. And it also sounds like you're involved with a community.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So what is the highest level of school you've completed?
I am currently a part-time student. I'm working towards getting my bachelor's degree in business.
Okay, so you're still in school. Okay.
Yes.
Are you currently employed at all?
No, not at the moment. I just take care of my 2 daughters. And that's another reason why I'm scared to leave, because I don't have any form of income. He pays for everything. He is the breadwinner in our family.
Yeah, that could be a very tough situation, and it's okay to be scared. But we can also help you with shelters, places where you can stay, where you and your kids could safely be at no extra cost. Okay, so I'll make a note of that.
Okay, I can keep that in consideration. I just need something that can help me while I can get back on my feet, be stable. I mean, I'm more than willing to work, but I just really need the support now.
Yeah, I'm sure these places will provide you with the support. Well, how long ago was your last employment?
Well, I've always been very independent prior to having my kids. So I worked as a front desk clerk at a hotel. I worked there for about 3 years, and then I got married and I had to stop working.
Okay, so you do have a work history. That's good.
Yes.
Is there any history of mental health problems in the family?
Not that I'm aware of. My family doesn't really talk about stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, it can be hard for some people to talk about this. Have you ever attempted or thought of hurting yourself?
No, I haven't, and I would never, um, you know, do that to my daughters.
Okay. And then I know that you said your partner is well abusive too. Has he ever hurt your children physically or emotionally?
No, the abuse has always been towards me. He's great with them.
Okay. Okay. And then do you have a criminal record?
No,
Okay. That's good. Do you have a current or past history of any drug or alcohol abuse?
no, but my partner has an alcohol problem. And as I previously mentioned, when he lost his job, it only became worse and worse and worse. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's okay. We're here to help through the process and provide you with the support, the referrals, to make this process easier because it's not always easy to move forward from something you're always used to.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have any history of any medical conditions?
No, I go to my regular doctor visit, but nothing concerning.
Okay. Okay, that's great to hear. So, thank you for answering all the questions. I know that it's not always easy to give these answers. So now we're gonna go ahead and move forward with a plan to help you fulfill your goals and your needs. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Sonia, before I begin, I just want to let you know this is a safe place, that I'm here for you. You won't be alone in this process. I have resources to help guide you through this difficult time. And right now, we are going to start the planning process that will help you start moving forward.
Thank you. It's so nice to hear that. You have no idea how hard it is to come forward for help.
You're right, and I don't know how hard this must be for you, but I think you're so brave for coming to me about this, and I will help you the best way I can.
Thank you so much.
All right. As we map our way to a plan for you, I just want to ask what goals you would like to meet.
I would like to start a fresh new life. I want a safe environment for my kids. Find an affordable home and just divorce my husband.
All right, that's a good start. I know a few resources that can help you get on the right track, including a free attorney counseling program by our Conejo Free Clinic. And we have a housing program called Many Mansions that helps low-income individuals and family find affordable housing. Would you be interested in those resources?
Yes, those sound wonderful, actually.
Great. I understand from what you told me your husband was physically and verbally abusive to you.
Yes, sometimes I feel like it's like he's still here. I want to be able to start a new life and leave everything behind, but it still haunts me.
All right. So you feel like you're struggling with the aftermath of this abuse.
Yes, I do. I really know I am.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and I'm so sorry that you went through this. This is a very hard time, and again, I just want to repeat, I am here for you. I feel like with the proper care and attention, you will be able to heal from this, and I believe that could be a possibility. How do you feel about therapy?
I don't know. I'm open, but I'm not sure it will help.
Okay. Okay, therapy can help you if you need to talk about difficult issues such as domestic violence, while giving you that safe environment where you can focus on taking baby steps to healing and moving forward. In these sessions, you have a confidentiality, just like what we're having right now, where nothing that you say inside the session will ever go outside that office. You are completely safe, and whatever you say will not be repeated.
Okay, wow. Well, I mean, I didn't think of it like that before. Most of my family refuses therapy because they don't believe in it.
I hear you and understand. We also have support groups for women that have been through what you've been through and might be able to help as well. Would you be interested in that as well?
I think I might like that. For the past 2 years, I've been feeling so alone in this situation, and I think that I would feel comfortable with the support of people who know what I'm going through.
Great. I'm so happy to hear that. I can set you up with a group soon and we can proceed forward with our plan. But before we end, I like to talk about being prepared with the transition, being safe. This is not meant to upset you or scare you, but to give you valuable information that can be life-saving if something were to happen immediately.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So the purpose of telling you this is so you can set up a plan in a safe place if things become very negative with your husband. To start, do you have a safe place where you can go to that your husband can't find you or pursue you?
Yes, I believe so. The church I volunteer at, they're aware of the abuse and that I've received from my husband, and I'm sure they would protect me and my children.
Perfect. Now, it would be best to have an emergency bag prepared, just in case. That is filled with clothes, money, preferably cash, birth certificates, toiletries, and food, and preferably the food should be canned, that way it doesn't expire. I would recommend taking that bag and either keep it at the church or in the trunk of your car where your husband won't see it. This will be to help in case during the transition, if something were to happen. If your husband tries to make contact with you or threatens you, you could grab your children, take the bag, go to a safe place, and contact the police, okay?
Okay.
And also, know that I'm always available to help you if you need me. I want you to take my phone number before you leave and call me if you need help. Anytime, do not worry. I am here for you and your children.
Thank you so much. This means so much to me. I'm so grateful for your help.
No problem. That is what I'm here for. Thank you for coming in today. You are so brave, so strong for coming. I will see you soon to work more on your housing placement and legal counseling.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
And that wraps up our presentation. So now we leave this time open for feedback from the class or from ourselves because we're the ones present today. I want to say thank you, Suki and Carolee, for making this work as best as we could. You both did great.
Thank you. And Zuki, you did a wonderful job with the assessment. I like how you covered all the categories concerning friends, family, medical condition, education, any prior, what was it?
Mental
Past
health.
history, mental health.
Mental health history, yes. I liked how you covered all of it and you made sure that our client was feeling comfortable with you at first.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the same way with Maricruz, how you started. I really felt like you were making the client really comfortable. You went over confidentiality, and you were very aware of what she said. Because I liked how you pulled that, I see that you said you wouldn't be alive. Can you elaborate on that? Because those are the small clues that sometimes the client gives you and you need to pick up on. So that was really good. I thought that was good.
Alrighty. And then we welcome any feedback from the class. You can email us and let us know what you guys think. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.
Same. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.